How you doing, guys, and welcome to this video. And today we're going to talk about the Lumix S5. Yes, my Lumix S5. So you guys know that I've had the Lumix S5 for a little while now, and it's actually become my favorite camera to use, like pretty much my A cam. Before that, it was the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera 4K, but using the S5, it's actually just shown me like a new way of being like super productive, in the way that you can build it up into a professional rig, and you can strip it down into a normal run and gun rig if you're doing personal stuff or even just traveling on a trip or something. The cameras has actually opened up a massive kind of world for me in terms of not having to bring so much gear with me. Now don't get me wrong, it's not perfect, and I'm not talking about the autofocus. The one only last gripe I have with this camera is that you can't get rid of that focus box in the middle. I've messaged Panasonic, they didn't reply. I've asked on a group, nobody seems to know how to get rid of it. I have actually worked out a little way to kind of hide it, but it's a bit too much involved. And because the menu, I'm still gonna say the menu on this is not that easy to use, so it still takes me ages to find out how to turn it off. But other than that, it's a beautiful camera. So that's it really. I mean, it's just opened me up to a whole new world of filmmaking and being productive and being quick, which the Blackmagic, fantastic image quality that the P4K has, but it is just a bit long in the tooth now, and the rig and all that kind of stuff is a bit long. What we're gonna do now is just go over my rig and show you all the parts that I've bought for it, because I've spent a reasonable amount of money on this now, and small rig with the partnership on the Black Mamba cage. So let's strip this down now, and then we'll start a build from scratch. So I did spend a lot of money on products myself, but there's also a couple of products from SMALLRIG which we agreed on. They asked me which camera I would like to kit out, and obviously I chose the S5 because it is now my A camera over the others. So the first thing I chose was the Black Mamba cage. I was going to wait until Black Friday to get this, but they asked me a couple of weeks ago what camera I would like to kit up, and obviously I chose the Black Mamba cage for the Lumix S5 because I have no plans in getting rid of this camera. So that's that. And then we have the side handle, the remote trigger handle. So it's just a wooden handle with a couple of 1/4-20 mount screws there. And this can be used on Fuji, Sony and Panasonic, and it's a wired connection, and we're gonna set this up in a second. But absolutely lovely. And one of the reasons why I wanted this handle is because when you're holding the S5, you've got this dial here which changes your shutter angle. So when I'm holding it, I always tend to roll that by accident. So having a nice handle on the side, and especially if it's got a trigger, is the way forward for that. So let's get this cage on now. So we can see the cage here, nice slim cage. And it's got like a different texture on there. It's not quite black, and it's got like this rough sort of paint flecks on it, but it feels kind of grippy, if you get my meaning. Yeah, it's just very nice. A NATO rail on that side. You've got loads of 1/4-20s and on a 1/4 on this side. You've got your mount on the bottom. You've got space for a Allen key. That Allen key is mine. I put that in there myself. You've got your little ridges here for the anti-twist, so that's perfect. And then you've got like a couple of Arri locating pin holes there at the top. Yeah, so it's a very nice cage. And obviously, as you would expect, easy to fit in. So that's the camera inside the Black Mamba. Very nice. I've got a couple of little tabs here for my camera neck strap, and we've got a little Andy Cine cable clamp just down the bottom here as well. So yeah, very nice. So as I said, what I like most about this cage is that it's very slim, it's very minimal, very bare bones, so it doesn't feel clunky or chunky and doesn't take away from the design. It's just a very nice fit. Absolutely amazing. And then taking a closer look at the handle. The handle's got that sort of same design as well, with that crazy texture. But it's a nice texture. And then underneath we've got this rubber grip at the bottom here as well. So when you're holding it, it just feels really nice when you're picking it up. So let me just screw this on. And we can see the locking pin there, which releases the monitor mount or mics or whatever it is you got. Lovely design. So there we have it. Very nice, very sturdy, very clean looking. Okay, so the handle. The handle's a nice handle. The wood is obviously premium wood, as you would expect from SMALLRIG. You've got like a cold shoe mount at the top here, and then you've got a couple of 1/4-20s at the top as well, and then a 3/8. In the top here, you've got an Allen key in there. So if you need to, you've got anything you need to fix, you can just pull that Allen key out. and then you've got an Allen key to fix your gear. And there, then you've got the record button just on the top there as well. Nicely polished silver rim. And this handle can be moved up and down as well, so you can adjust it up and down inside there, depending on which camera you're using, how small it is, how big it is. And just inside that little port there, you can see the USB-C attachment. So that's how it would connect to your camera. So let's screw this on. So we've got that connected now. Yeah, it's looking fantastic. And then we'll connect the USB-C cable. So I've got a USB-C to LANC cable on here. So this will just plug into the USB-C on the side. Just in there like that. And then I'm just gonna wrap this around here and then put that inside the LANC port, and that's it. That's your setup. Absolutely beautiful setup. Let's get a lens on here. The Black Mamba is absolutely beautiful. The cage is beautiful, very minimal. Like I said, hot shoe connections, hot shoe at the top here on the handle. You've got a 1/4 on the front here with our relocating pins. It's just fully featured and it just feels so nice. And how can you not love, you know, something like this? So easy to use. So I just want to show you a few things that I bought myself to go with this. So I've got myself a Blackmagic Video Assist. You probably know that. Spent a ton of money on that thing. I've also bought the XLR1 for the audio, so I can do XLR audio. To get that professional audio, you know. Audio is something that I'm still working on and something I need to really sort out. But with the XLR1, it actually sounds really good when I'm using the Rode NTG2. And that's it. And I've got a SMALLRIG monitor mount here for the Blackmagic Video Assist. So the handle is a godsend, and I love this remote trigger. So as I said, there's no more grabbing this button by accident. I can just grab onto the handle, get better stability, and when I want to record, hit the record button, and you can see it recording right there. And I can stop it too. I just really love that. And the good thing is, when you're recording on the Blackmagic Assist in whatever flavor codec you're choosing, it also can trigger the Blackmagic Assist as well. If you go into the camera settings and put HDMI record trigger on, then it will trigger the Blackmagic when you're recording your footage. So that's it, guys. That's my review of my Panasonic S5 Pro, and I'm loving this camera. And thank you to SMALLRIG for sending me out this Black Mamba cage kit and the side handle with record trigger. It's absolutely an amazing addition to my setup, and I will enjoy using this. Thank you again, guys. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one later.